How's it going, guys? Today we've got an unboxing from Cube Depot, and I'm pretty excited to get into this, so let's do just that. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. It looks like a business card. Use coupon code blank. Don't use that, but that's just the back. Cube Depot, pretty cool store. This actually shipped in 3 business days, which is pretty impressive, seeing that I had never dealt with this store or seen it. So I'll put the link to this store in the description. So let's see what they sent me here. We've got I'm pretty sure this is the ShengShou mirror cube. It's the new Stickerless 3x3 by ShengShou. Yeah, you can see it right there. ShengShou Rainbow 3x3x3. So 6+. And it looks pretty cool by the things that I've seen online. Pretty excited to get into that because I really liked the Aurora when it came out. But sadly, it lost out to the Way Long. It was my main for a little while though, so we'll check that out. And let's see what else is in here. Oh, looks pretty large. Alright, nothing else in there. And this is pretty beat up, but you know, what are you going to do? Oh, okay, so this is the Gear Octahedron, as you can see right there. So kindly have written it on the side. This is designed by Oscar Van Deventer. If you guys aren't familiar with him, go check him out. I'll link him in the description. But I'm sure everybody here is. And this was mass produced by LanLan. I think it was a knockoff at first, and then it was subsequently verified, and they put his name on it. So let's actually get into this first, because you guys know me and non-WCA puzzles. I'm horrible at them, but I think this is just a shape mod of the Gear Cube, which I also have another shape mod of it, which is the Gear Ball. So this is pretty cool. Wow. Now, I don't see Oscar's name on this, but that's not a big deal, I don't think. I know that he's actually got credit for it, so shouldn't be that big of a deal, but let's see how it turns. Okay. Actually turns pretty well for everything that, you know, as you can see, there are a ton of moving parts. And yeah, well, that's pretty cool. So it's kind of diamond shaped, octahedron, 8 sides, and I will be making more videos about that, but that's pretty cool. I'm really happy with that. And it's pretty large, actually. So let me show it to you next to a 3x3. So you can see there, it is, you know, a little bit taller than a 3x3. And it is actually larger than I thought it would be. But that's pretty cool. Can't have a standard color scheme, but gray works. And yeah, super excited about that. So let's get into the other puzzle. All right, so this is the new ShengShou 3x3, the stickerless one. Now, stickerless cubes aren't legal yet, but I keep hearing that they will be shortly. It's just that the regulations need to be written. So when that happens, hopefully this will be a good cube, and it's something that people will be interested in. I actually like the packaging. I don't like dust all over my puzzles, so it's pretty cool that there was plastic on it like that. The green, right off the bat, kind of don't like that green, and there's lube all over this. Let me clean that off. Okay, I actually don't mind it when cubes are pre-lubed like that, but I just hate when it seeps through whenever it settles in the package and then gets on the outside of the cube. It kind of feels gross. But yeah, let's just take a look at this really quickly. The fluorine cuts are pretty symmetrical, but kind of small. If you take a look at this new Chi puzzle, they are much smaller, right? But we'll see if that matters on corner cutting. Typical color scheme, like I said, don't really like the green, but that's not a big deal. So let's do some first turns. Alright, so even though there was lube on the outside, it feels bone dry on the inside. I don't know if you can hear it, listen how scratchy. And it feels really, yeah, you can see there, it's super tight. So that could be a problem as far as the corner cutting. So let's check that out. Go to 45. No way. Line to line forward. Just barely. Just barely. And reverse, I'm not expecting much. Yeah. Nothing there, so we'll go a little less. It reverse cuts there, but as soon as you get the flat sides lined up, like this piece right over that, there's nothing there. So, not a big deal. But I think once I mess around with the tensions, loosen this up a little bit, lube it, it might be a pretty good stickless 3x3. I typically like 3x3s by ShengShou. I like the LanLan, and I like the Aurora. Now the wind, I hadn't really messed around with it a whole bunch, and when I did, I was just starting out, so I don't really remember it that well. But this isn't bad. It just needs a lot of work. But if you guys know ShengShou, that is pretty typical of their designs. But I really appreciate Cube Depot sending these puzzles out to me to show you guys. I'm super happy with both of them, and I'm really excited to play with this. As you guys know, I've been kind of getting into non-WCA puzzles lately, and I'm excited for the challenge. I would do a solve on this in front of you guys, but I'm pretty sure I would just fumble through it. It would make this a 10-minute video and it wouldn't be entertaining. So I'll definitely be making videos on both of these, a review on this one, and I've got something interesting planned for this as well, but we'll just save that for later. So go check out Cube Depot. If you're like me, you actually hadn't heard of them, and I was pretty excited to find a new place to shop because they've got some stuff that you wouldn't expect from a US store, and that's pretty exciting for me. So go check them out, give it a chance. If you don't want to, that's fine too, but I'll link it down in the description. And thanks again to them. Give it a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed this, and you'll hear from me really soon. Bye guys.